Oh, it's that time. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can we hear the music? What's the music sound like? It should be this one. Yes. It's good. It's good. It's all good. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the weekly one page. I am not working in Adobe right now. I am working in Inkarnate. Let's see if I can find it. Inkarnate. Inkarnate. Where are you? Inkarnate. Aha, there you are. Hello, Inkarnate, my old friend. All right, so I had this crazy idea because I did it once already, and I was like, I'm going to do a vertical map. Oh, that's really loud in my ears. I'll turn that down right there, and then where's it peaking on the... it's fine, it's fine. As you can hear, the child is rumbling around in the background, doing I don't know what. A what? Another what? Another lantern. Oh, she's making another paper lantern like she did last week for school. She had such a good time with that. All right, so I got to put this over here and put chat over here so I can see that. I don't have to see... Oops, I do have to see that. I don't need to see anything else, actually. Just the chat. Hello, chat. Hello, bots. Bots and lurkers. It's all right. Laylee. It's okay. All right, so I'm going to add a whole bunch of land first. To close this, and I don't need this. I'm just going to select the whole map and say add. Boop. Add. There we go. It's all land. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this wonky thing here with a big old 12, I think. I'll even jack that up a little more. And I'm going to make a cliff face city. It's going to be like a profile of it, sort of. So there'll be like a thing here, and a thing here, and a thing here, like that. So let's see here. Oops. So like, there's going to be like a plateau here, and then it's going to go down, and like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. And then that's going to be nothing. So all the brown is now nothing. It's space, empty space. I got to try to maximize the usage of space on this map. So I'm going to put like a ledge there and a ledge there. Then we go back in here, I think, and like carve out some of it, kind of like a natural rock face. And it looks like I just made Mo from The Simpsons. Mo.
What's Mo?
Mo is a person in an adult cartoon. And his name is Mo. Alright, I don't like this one right here, so I'm going to cut some of that out. I'll shrink that down. That's way too small. That's still too small. That's good. Oh yeah, there'll be some of the city will be... I don't like the way this is shaping up already. All right, so we're gonna start over. We're gonna start over. Add. Okay, first the there's gonna be like terraces, like human-made terraces, like this. Question is how far, like this, and then child needs me to sharpen the pencil. What color am I sharpening here?
This
The yellow? The yellowish. Right.
because I'm making another lantern and I want the inside to be that color.
Oh, I see. There you go.
Thank you.
Put that back with gloves.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Get my posture proper. All right, so this is all going to be empty space. This is all empty space here, right there. That's all gone. Empty space, empty space, empty space. I like it. I like it a little more. I'm gonna drop this to a 3, and I'm gonna drop this to like 75, maybe 70. No, I like that overhang. I like some of the weird overhangs that I got out of doing that. So I'm just gonna level this off, and this is gonna be like where the city parts sit, where the layers of the city sit. Yeah, okay. And then what I'm going to do is for the background, which is the air, this is totally different than the last map I did that was vertical, was underground. And so everything was either something or not something. It was either rock or empty space. So this one is going to take a little bit of ponderance. How best to do what it is I'm trying to do here. For those keen-eyed members of the audience, you might see some text that says something silly like, your product here, just below me. That's me saying, I'll wear your shirts and stuff, use your stuff on stream. We can talk about that. All right, I'm gonna take the softness down to 0. I'm just gonna white out the back. Actually, now I see that I want to make it blue, and then maybe put a white texture over it for clouds. Uh-oh. It's like, nope, I'm not going to do that. Is Chrome going to crash? Stay tuned. Oh, it loaded. Okay, cool. Cool.
That looks like water and land.
It does look like water and land. I'll fix that eventually. Missed one tiny little piece of land right there. All right. And now... Actually, you know what? I have a better way of doing this. There's going to be like tunnels that connect the layers. Like stairs. They're going to go switchbacks up, down, no, down, no, down. Yep, and then down. Okay, so that's going to be like, this is going to be, it's going to be that and that, but I'm going to make it really small, like that. Well, that might be too small.
But one day can we get an automatic pencil sharpener?
What do you think this is, Richville? We're not made of money. We can't afford automatic pencil sharpeners. We'd have to have like a funding drive on Twitch for that.
What's that?
That's when we say, hey everybody, we're trying to buy an automatic pencil sharpener. Can you help us out with some money?
I don't think they would help us.
You don't think they'd help us?
No.
Did you hear that, audience? She says she doesn't believe that people would help us buy an automatic pencil sharpener by donating money to her cause. Well, how's that gonna work? Oh, it's because it's a switchback. How are you ever gonna find out if you don't do it then? No? Huh? I want it to be like a dark stone. sort of thing here. Nope, not that one. I want it to be this other one, this one here. All right, and then this is going to be in the background. Yep. We're gonna, because this is going to be, a softness of 0. Because this is all dark internal mountain stuff. Oops, cancel. Oh, I accidentally hit, stop now. Go back. All right, stop that. Just fill these in. They're going to be like switchbacks inside the mountain, which makes me, right, it looks like the cliffs would fall, but they wouldn't, because all of this other stuff is still stone. So it's just a channel cut out here. We're going to do this, and we're going to do the foreground to make it look more like stone instead of island work. I don't know if this will work. It's just an experiment, but it's what I hung my hat on this morning when I decided what I was going to do for the day. I was like, oh, I should try a vertical map because I'm crazy. Huh. See, does that look more like a mountain? Yeah? It'll look better when I put some clouds in there too. I'm going to do
And maybe some snow on the mountain?
Yeah, some snow. That's a good idea. Just going to bring this down here so it looks like it connects there. You come out of there, and then there's level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. 1 will be something, 2 will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 10. That's how it's going to go. So what it's going to basically be is this is the palace. And then this will be Rich Folksville. And then this will be the market. And then this is Workerville. Workerville. And this is Poor Folksville. That's kind of how it's going to go. Yeah. All right. It's getting there. What I need to do is here. This will instantly get the visual point across. I'm going to open this up. Loud. Boy, there's some chunkiness going on with Incarnate today. What do I have running locally? I switched the music, so I just bought a new royalty-free music pack. I was using Bass Rebels on YouTube, and they have some cool music, but having YouTube open in the background really drew off some resources in both Chrome and Firefox, and I was like, I'm not really pleased with either of those. So what I'll do is just play some music locally that I own now. And so that's what's playing today is from fanatical.com, I think it is. I picked up a big bundle of music.
Oh, I get it. That blue stuff is the sky.
Yeah, see, now you get it. The blue stuff is the sky.
And why I thought snow would be a good idea on the mountain is because usually if there's a really high mountain in Minecraft, you would see snow on it.
The kid knows. The kid knows. Now I'm going to do this super cool trick where I'm going to flatten this to the background and the clouds disappear from the mountain, from in front of the mountain. And then I think actually what I'm going to do is some of this, there's going to be like, I don't want circles, I want jagged. Yeah, some of it is actually going to be like backed. Oh, that's the wrong one. Some of it's going to be like under it's not all open air, right? So if I can just draw a straight line like that and then be like, yeah, like this. So you kind of get the gist of some of it's being. Now the palace, them folks are pretty rich. So they have mostly open space because they want to see everything. And then poor folk are mostly filled in because they can't. Here I'm just going to draw a line like this, which is too far. It's a line too far. Actually, no, it's not. I think that looks all right. Let's close these layer panels here and see what this looks like. Move this here. What do you think, kiddo? You get that it's a mountain? Kinda? No?
Kinda.
All right,
I'm kind of confused with how the gray things are going like out like that.
Because they dug into the side of the mountain. But in the back, you see they didn't dig all the way out.
Yeah.
You get it?
So they're like.
So the dark, this black, this light, this dark gray here, is like solid stone.
Okay, so it's like.
Oh, maybe what? Okay, I see. What if I do this? Does this help get the visual across then? What if it's all the same color? Oops. What if it's all the same color? Now does it make sense?
Yeah.
So you can see like they built tunnels and they dug out part of the mountain, like that. Ooh, okay, kid.
So it's kind of like it's kind of like the sea with the islands, but instead of the sea, it's mountains with like kind of islands sticking out of them.
Right. So it's the side of the mountain like this, and they dug caves into the side of the mountain, and then but some of it is open to the air in the background, so they can see the sky out around them. Yeah. Kid tested, father approved. You make sense, huh? Kid tested, father approved. Okay. All right, we got some clouds. I don't really like how those clouds came out. I'm gonna maybe what I'm gonna do is push them all up against the edge of the cliff faces. And there would be darker, heavier clouds there. All right, so actually I think that looks okay. It's okay if it comes in front of the mountain too.
A different shade.
Oh, I'm sorry I started before you arrived, sir. Let me tell you what's going on. I had this crazy idea that I was going to do a vertical map. Now, I did a vertical map once already for Duel of the Elements. I can't show you that map because we're probably going to play it on Swashbucklers. I want it to be a surprise. Regardless, that vertical map was underground. And so it was really easy. You either had rock or you had space in the rock. This is a cliffside city on a mountain. And so I'm working on trying to figure out how to represent that. And so I had a different color for the background, and Leanna was not keen on that. So I changed it to the same color, but I have like the foreground is solid rock, and the background is like tunnels and land and mountain in the background. So I put these clouds up here to show that it's in the sky and it's not water. Now what I might do is check my phone and see what's going on. Oh, it's my Star Wars group. I have Star Wars RPG, the Fantasy Flight Edge of the Empire later today. Pro gig. I think they started with 100 credits. Okay, so we're making this kind of side view vertical map. Like cliffside mountain cliffside village. Oh, did you tell us to do that? Because then yes. If you didn't tell us to do that, then I don't know. Man, what's up, Incarnate? What is it? It can't be my computer. My computer seems fine. It could just be my internet connection today, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I'm only using 68 CPU, 68 memory. 5466. So see, it's got to be Incarnate. Whoa, those are some really massive birds. What if I change the color on these birds? Hue. It did not work. If I saturate them and turn them like... Oh, what if I make them black birds? Oh, dude, look at that.
They kind of look like bats.
Boosh. Hey, Bark Rocks! Hey, Legio! Hey, Liching Hour! Everybody's showing up. I'm caffeinated. I need more caffeine. What? I do need more caffeine. I'd shout out Bark Rocks, but I think the last thing he played on stream was Garden Gnome's Claustrophobia on Saturday with us when flamingos attacked, and boy, did that go off the rails fast. But some comments I got from other people were like, the players were really invested in their characters, and I was like, yes, they were. They absolutely loved being murder hobo garden gnomes. Okay, the birds sell it. I agree, that was a great game. That's why I was like, let's schedule another one right away. I think the birds sell the visual that this is a vertical map. But I have an idea of something else, because Joseph Goodman would always tell me when I'd submit a map that I'm missing two things. And the first thing I was always missing was a compass rose. And now the great thing about a compass rose is... let's try this one.
Dad, when I stick it on a piece of paper, do I do it like this?
Yes, because then when you wrap it around, it looks like that. See, she's making another paper lantern today because she made one last week and she liked it so much. I think she's going to put a bunch of them in her. We call it the winter fort. It's under her loft bed where she currently sleeps, like she's camping. See? All right, so I can put this compass rose here, and then I can simply say up and down. And then they would want to get sunlight. So east would be through the map. South would be that way. And then west would be where we are. So south. South. North. And with that, I realized the compass is too large. Yeah, that Garden Gnomes game was insane. It was so much fun. I just let it roll. Let's be like, all right, what do you want to do? Yes. Some of the mechanics are a little clunky, I think, like the initiative thing. I think we might just do popcorn initiative next time. I think that'd be an easier way to get through when there's like a turn-based thing going on. It might just be that's how we play the whole game. We just play the whole game. Okay, yeah, just leave it there. We just play the whole game in like a popcorn initiative sort of thing. That might work a little better. Like just whoever's going then picks whoever goes next. north, south 17. Like they were meant to be off-centered. Yeah, north is over there somewhere and south is over there somewhere. And then this is up. And this is down. So for those that weren't here for the explanation, I once made a vertical map for one of the Two Old Guys games. Adventures. Oh, I don't have that one set up. 2OG. Is it just 2OG? Yeah, whatever. You all know where it is. That is not published yet because I need to playtest some more, and it's going to show up on Swashbucklers soon. So, Snacks has already played through it, and it went pretty well the first time. I think I've run it twice now. It just needs a little bit more fine tuning, and that's what's using it on Swashbucklers is going to allow me to do. Now I just noticed that there's these weird lines, and so I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to. What if I do this and I make it 1? Turn off the ripples. Battle this ripple. There, that looks better. That looks better. I still think that might be... Does it really need to be that thick of a stroke? The ripple? What? Uh-oh. Incarnate's like, nope, I'm not going to do it. You know what I should do is save the... So I just realized that the fastest way for them to like get messages from level A to level B would be birds. So these birds are like their internal messaging system for the city. It's like the city's post office is this crazy amount of birds over here. I'm gonna flip that one this way. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I like it. Yes, there we go. All right, so that's like their post office. Ravens. They send ravens. Or they're ginormous birds. These are probably too big now that I think about that. Huh? A little too big, a little on the large side. But it does lend to the idea that you're in open space because they're not casting shadows. Well, the clouds shouldn't actually be casting shadows either, now that I see that. I suppose I can just pick everything. Here, I'm just going to go everything. There. And then I'm going to go to stamps. Oh, no. How am I going to do that? Everything. And that doesn't work. All right, I think I got to go layer by layer, item by item. Is it over here? Nope, it's right there. Okay. Shadow, none. There we go. Shadow, none. Shadow, because it's not casting a shadow on the sky. It would cast a shadow on the ground, but I merged that one with the background. I might unmerge that one. I might just get rid of it. None, no shadow, and no shadow. Did I miss one? Yeah, no shadow. There we go. Totally makes sense. Doesn't it? That works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Kid says yeah. I don't care what you all think. All right, so they have this flock of ravens flying around. I'm not keeping the names. It was just to explain what the levels are, like in my head and for people watching the stream. Oh, I missed a little corner thing here. See, I had this other gray in there, and she didn't like it. And she was like, no, Dad, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, oh, okay. So I changed it to that gray, and now it totally makes sense to everybody involved. So part of it is in the ground, and a lot of it is going to be like out on the edge. And poor folks, poor folks, always getting the shaft, are mostly in the cave. Here, I'll do like this. Well, as a matter of fact, what I should do is, are they near the ground? Oh, that's an interesting question. They're so poor, they can't afford to be lofty. Man, if this isn't a Morlocks kind of situation for the poor folk, I don't know what is. What were the other people called? Morlocks versus what? What were they called? X-Men. No. That's probably the first thing that's going to show up. Morlock versus X-Men. Fictional, blah, blah, blah. Time machine, yada, yada. The Eloi. That's right. The Eloi. The Eloi and the Morlocks. Whoa, that was super fast. Look at this, everybody. While I'm on stream, she made this super cool, Chinese lantern. Are you gonna glue or staple something on the bottom there, so you can put one of those fake candles we have in there, an LED candle?
Yeah.
Look at that, everybody. And it's painted orange on the inside, so when the light flickers through, it'll shine orange. Pretty cool. Good job. It's a very sunny day here in Milwaukee, even though it's 25 degrees out, 20 degrees out. So I have the shades up, and it's a little on the bright side for the camera right now. That's all right. It'll be all right. All right, so. Wow, that shaped up really fast. I thought I was going to struggle with this for a little bit, but I seem to, I like where it's gone. Now the question is, do they ride dragons? That might be the answer. Is that a yes? They ride dragons? So up in the upper level, they have dragons. Huh? Dragon bones, dragon tortoise. Tell me more about this dragon tortoise, because I made a map from scratch. I should have saved this map.
A dragon tortoise?
Yeah, a dragon turtle. All right, I'm going to save this as Eloi Lock. The Mountain Cliff City, or something. I'll give it a cooler name later. It just needs something right now. So the music I'm listening today is, I'm playing it locally as opposed to getting it from YouTube, because YouTube was using a bunch of resources in a tab in the browser. I thought this would be better. This is all copyright, royalty-free music that I purchased recently off of Fanaticals. It's like 100 or 200 tracks that are all royalty-free, and it's a mix. And so I just have something like, I don't know, how many tracks do I have here streaming? Like 20 or 30, just some abstract stuff, some adventure stuff, some casual game stuff, just kind of shuffling around in the background. I'm just trying to listen to see like what I want to use on, say, Mischief Golden Piracy, or oh, this would work really well for Starcrawl, actually. This song that's playing right now. All right, so man, I really thought this was going to take a lot longer to just figure out the idea of it. Here we go. Dragons. Oh, yes. I like this. This one. The revised dragon set. Whoa! Look at this dragon. It's huge.
Whoa! That is way too big.
Is it? You think?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
He takes up like almost the whole mountain.
How about like that big?
Yeah.
Okay, that big. Placement, transform. Oh, I have to place it before I figure out the shadows. All right.
And I
Put
need
that one there. We'll random stamp. We'll go to this one. Get one of these here. One of these here. One of these here. What do you need help with, kiddo? Oh, you want me to staple this on there? All right, let's see here. I think what we can do is
These are the pencils that when you're done with the stream that you can sharpen.
oh, can I? Like, I get the privilege of sharpening these pencils for you?
Yeah.
Laylee,
Yeah.
what do you say when you want something done?
Please.
Yes, I will sharpen those pencils. Honestly, I didn't think this stapling thing was going to work like it just did, but it did, so yay, Dad. What if I just staple it right there? Yeah, that should work. You should be able to put something in there. There you go. I wish you were taller and older so you could go make me coffee. All right, so the dragon shadows totally screw everything up. So the question is, why is it doing a shadow when I don't want it to do a shadow? Oh, it's just built into those dragons. Well, that's not cool. Not cool, Incarnate. Maybe I can make one work to my advantage, like this one. Yes. The other ones can go away. I kind of like the blue dragon more, but... So now you can see the dragon is flying next to the mountain and his shadow is cast down onto the mountain.
Dad, where's one of our new candles?
I'll have to go look around later. I think they're all in those little metal lanterns around the house.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? You dropped one.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you go pick that one up?
Oh, it fell behind the table.
Right. Oh, see, this one doesn't have a shadow. I wish there was a blue one without a shadow. Or a red one without a shadow. What if I just say Dragone? Eastern dragons. White dragon illustration. Dark dragon illustration. Oh, you know what? Wouldn't these be cool? Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes it is. Do the dragons get their own cave? I mean, that's really big. That's a really big dragon. Nah, I don't like that one as much. I like this one. But now that I'm thinking about like the scale of things, I think this dragon has to be smaller. But he can still be casting his shadow right there.
Okay.
You got it.
It's on.
Good job. Look, everybody, it's complete. And it's got a LED candle in it.
It's turned on, but you can't.
Oh, it's turned on. Yeah. Yep, I see it. It's on.
If you go over here, then we can see it.
Now, if that's the dragon scale, then the bird's got to be much smaller too. The question is, does the dragon know not to eat the birds? Probably. I imagine it does. There, it gives them like a... Alright, if that's the size of a dragon, say that's 100 feet. So, there, I have my scale. OF. See what the phone is buzzing about. What are you buzzing about? Stuff I already took care of? Pay your credit card bill. Ooh, I don't want to pay my credit card bill. JJ Watts has signed with a new team. Arizona Cardinals. Good for him. What's this dragon look like? Maybe it's just not loading. Ooh, I like that dragon. But that is not a dragon. That is not a dragon. You know why it's not a dragon? It has no back. It has no feet whatsoever. That's not a dragon. That's like a wyvern. I don't want wyvern riders. I want dragon riders. Dragons are septipedal. I'm going to put that one in there too, because I like that one. That one's pretty cool. As a matter of fact, I think the blue one would be higher because it's colder up there. And the green one would probably be lower because it's not as cold down here. Okay, but yeah, they're about the same size. I'm going to say this blue one is 100 feet. So, OF scale. That's funny, I was typing dragon scale. Which scale do I want to use? This one, it looks like stone. All right, I'm going to drop this right here. You got to zoom in really far. Oh, I can just do this. That was pretty close. Pretty close. There we go. That's the scale. 100 feet per bar. What you doing there, kiddo?
Trying to move my chair over there so I can watch.
Oh, okay. Let me help you out there. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said, let me help you there, kiddo. Look up. Let go. Okay, there you go. Pick up the stuff that's on the ground. Hey, thanks. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to put the text on it to be 100, 200. What was that? I don't know what that was. What is text? Text T. Of course it is. Of course it is. 300, 400, 500. Actually, that's pretty good. Just leave it like that, yeah? All right, so then, if that's the case, then that means I can just check out the scale on everything. Like, oh, look, that's 700 feet. Theirs is like 500 feet. The market is like 500 feet. 500 feet. Good. All right. I maybe want this green dragon to be going the other way. I could change the stamp, or I could just flip it and reposition it a little. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks better, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Now they're not going the same direction. All right, let's start with the palace.
I like the blue dragon. It's like an ice dragon.
I agree. It is. That's why I put it higher up the mountain, because it's probably colder up there.
Yeah.
The palace.
So at the end, you're gonna add the snow?
Yes. Oh, snow. Yeah. Yeah. Some snow. Sure. I'm going to go into the brush tool in the foreground. I remember you said that earlier, and I forgot to do it. Thank you for reminding me. What do you think about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one? And just like on the foreground, like... But then what I do is I go back over here Because probably not all of it is going to be. And so what'll happen is like some of it just kind of. Okay, I'm going to redo this whole thing here. Actually, I'm going to undo this whole thing here. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to undo that. I'm going to undo this. One more. Okay, now I'm back to where I was. All right, so now at the very top, right, it's going to be like all snow. There we go. See how it's kind of layering?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to be like, and then what you do is you make this thing really small, and then you go in here on the lines, and you just kind of like,
and the snow kind of shows that it's an ice dragon.
yeah. I think I'm gonna get another one that's more like snow instead of ice, like this one here, and then just like. Oops, that was too far. I didn't want some of it to be. Is that Alexa talking to us? No, I don't think it was. You got about 10 minutes till your class starts. You got time. You got plenty of time.
Does she have a reminder?
There is a reminder set, yes. All right, and then to get the kind of point across up there, we'll put some rocks up there. Yeah. Rocks or stones like jutting out, like this, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna.
That's a big one. That's a big rock.
Let's see if this is gonna work. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna flatten it to the foreground. Then I'm gonna come back over with the brush and be like.
So the rocks are covered in snow.
Yeah, right?
And what's the green dragon?
Hmm?
Is it like this? The blue one's an ice dragon. What's the green one?
Swamp dragon,
Swamp.
forest dragon, something like that.
Okay.
What time is it? 1:02. All right. I think in a couple minutes here I'm going to go make myself some coffee. What if I... No, that won't work because it would close up the whole thing. I was thinking of what if I got like a... Oh, I know what I can do. I got to go to the background. I got to open the catalog. And I got to find... as small as possible. Circle. And I can just do this. Maybe 2 so I can see it. What am I doing? Nope, I want this. I don't want any softness. 1 pixel. Because it's missing this line like the rest of it has. So then it doesn't make any sense. But now it'll make sense. Right?
Right.
Because the other rock in front of it has this dark line. It's all these small visual cues you have to give everybody's brain so they figure out what's going on. Right? So your brain is like, oh wait, that's more rock in the background. Right? Now because of that line being there. And I just got to do the same thing here. Plus I can kind of fudge some of it and make it pointier and craggier instead of so round. That's the only thing I don't like about Inkarnate is that it's so rounded all the time.
Then why does a rock kind of have bumps on it?
Because it's not, there's very few straight lines in nature, right? Everything is curved or jagged or something like that. Oh, that looks much better now, I think. That makes more sense visually. And so I just have it be kind of jagged, right? Because when you get stones, when you pick up stones when we're out doing whatever at the beach or whatever, right? They're not always straight, are they? They're not all smooth. The ones that are smooth are because we get them from the water side. Oh, I see. I got something.
Like glass rocks.
Like what?
Like sea glass.
Like sea glass, right? Sea glass was in the water for a long time and got rubbed down to smooth ends.
And then it turned into a rock.
And it kind of turned into a rock, yeah. Totally. That's totally better. Totally better.
Wait, right there kind of looks like the sun.
Like a what?
Like the sun.
That's just clouds and stuff covering the rocks in the background.
Kind of looks a little bright.
Right, because that's the whiteness of the clouds reflecting light and stuff from the sun. What I can do is, what I had thought about doing up here was oh, there's sundials, but no suns.
You can make a sun.
Maybe from flame or fire. Or, oh, hey, oh, that was it. Fire. Like I could use one of these right here. I could use this one and be like, oh look, it's the sun in the sky.
It's a small sun. Small.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like do that, but then I'm gonna take one and turn it around. There, it's like a representation of the sun, right?
Right.
Because
So why is the sun way in the corner?
it's way up in the sky. We don't want it to think that it's like right next to the planet. It would burn the planet like we burn toast sometimes.
Burnt toast.
We have burnt toast. We have burnt toast. Hey, your meeting starts in 7 minutes. You should get your desk ready for school. Put all the stuff away that you're done using. Oh, you want me to sharpen these, right? Okay. Where's the... Here. Pencil sharpener dad duty.
What? That you.
Did you, now you didn't just throw all those colored pencils on the floor, did you? You like stacked them up and put them away where they belonged and stuff, right? Well, the good news is you have these colored pencils that I'm sharpening, plus that one right under your hand. Why don't you give me that one?
Which
The
one?
colored pencil.
This one?
Yeah. Because look, it's got a broken side. So then what you can do is take all these colored pencils and make sure that you put them in the box properly and then put the box away properly. Where does that colored pencil box belong? Do you remember? Inside your desk, doesn't it? Doesn't it go inside your desk? So you always have it for school? There you go. All your colored pencils are sharpened. And I'm gonna go and get some coffee. Boom. Okay. While I was screwing around getting some coffee and stuff, I realized that there should be like little carve outs here for like rest stations and stuff. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build out some little rest areas here. Just like that. And like, no, not there. This one would actually be a guard station right here. This is going to be a guard station. Because this is like several hundred feet of climbing, so there should be like a little rest area right there, I think. And then like right here. And then, do they get one? Do the poor folks get one? I don't think they do. They get like the brutal climb. They're just like, nope, no area for rest. Why would we waste our time on it? Man, these societies I build are so dystopian sometimes. This should just be straight. It's just gonna be straight. They have to climb like this straight ass tunnel. There it is. That's how they get to work, or that's how they get to the rest of the city. That's just rude. I'm a terrible person. And on top of that, their area isn't as high. It's got like this lower oppressive kind of ceiling thing going on here. Oh, I found some. Yes, a lot of saves, a lot of changes. Yes, thank you. There we go. Now, guard stations would be the market and above. The workers could choose to make their own guard station. So I think there's going to be like gates in the tunnels, like locks in a canal, sort of. So like Rich Folkville will have 2 gates. Fire gate. Gate. Like heavy stone. No heavy stone gates, huh? Let's see what this looks like. I like these right here. So like really just representations of the gates themselves, right? Not necessarily the gates in actuality, because it's a map. So like there, and do I put it down here? There's a rest station there, or is that a guard station? Above the market, it would be a guard station. So I'll use the other, this one here, and I'll put the other gate right there, right? Like right there. Then I'm just gonna fiddle-dee-dee with the, with a wee bit of stuff like right there. Oops. I need to add first. Add very small bits. Alright, so like, nope, that is not small enough yet. Okay, so like right here, there's like, yeah, and then like right there to show that it's like in the wall. Same thing like right there and right there, right there. There we go. So those are like representations of gates and guard shacks. Now, from Rich Folkville to the palace, they don't trust those upwardly mobile types. Well, see what I did there. So there's like 3 of them. 3 gates to get to the palace. And then up here there's going to be like a guard tower right away. So we're going to do a little carve out here. Subtract just a little bit right there. And then guard. Abandoned guard house. Guards. Let's just go with tower. Stone wall tower, evil tower, dwarven tower. Are they dwarves? I don't think they're dwarves. I don't think they're humans. Ooh, I do like this tower though. Right there. Right there. Right there. There. That one's going to be a little smaller. To represent less secure. And then right there. And of course we're going to have a guard tower here just because they need to stop any invaders. But there's no gates to the market level. So other races can what? They can fly up and land right here. This is as high. Everything else is controlled airspace, right? Because if you're paranoid or if you're on the defensive against others, you don't want them. You don't want people just wandering up to your. That might be too much. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Add. Select right here. Fill this in again, and then retry. So I think it's going to be like oops, that was a subtract. Just trying to do an add. Well, hey there. What's going on? I am working on a different type of map this week, where it's a vertical map. That's who is that? Nate? Nate and Oliver. Yep, thought so. See, I know stuff. Keep an eye on my players. So I'm building this vertical city map, and it's kind of structured by socioeconomic layer, of course. And I'm just working on getting all the specifics laid out, because on Monday I usually do the map, and then on Wednesday I work out the details of the encounters and stuff. And I think what's going to end up happening is I'm going to use the land in between, and that's where I'm going to fill in all the information about the levels. I'm just going to make this one a little straighter. Give this like an extra landing pad here. Yeah, so like all this gray area here is in the background to show that these tunnels and everything are inside the mountain. and then the palace will be up here, and then rich folks, etc., etc. So I put these birds and the sun up there to show that it's a vertical thing. There's a lot of visual cues to tell you what this city is all, what this map's all about. So I was just putting in security towers and tunnels. I should have one more tower, I think, right here, and I gotta flip that one that way. Yeah. So there's no gates from. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There's no gates from poor folks to Workerville. There's to the market, but then it's all gates to rich folks and gates to the palace, of course. Lots of gates and towers to the palace. Couple to rich folksville. Just some towers to fight off any invaders. And then, of course, from Workerville and up, they get these little rest areas because they're climbing hundreds of feet at a time. But the poor folks just have this straight up thing. So let's put in some stairs. Stairs. I use stairs. Rustic Nordic stairs. Wall stairs. Yeah, like this. This is kind of what I envisioned them like, actually. They just get like a little bit of a break on the way up. I can fix that. I can do that again. And just rotate it a little. Right? And that gets them from level 1 to level 2. Gets the idea across. At least. Okay. These, let's see here. I'm gonna shrink these down now. So like this one can get shrunk down, and it's gonna go in between these gates here. I'm gonna kind of zoom in, flip it around like this. Like that, and then what I have to do is lower it on the map. Yeah, see? Here we go, right there. Yep, there's one. There's another one. Oh, or there's two of them, I guess. I don't know what happened. Oh, now it's gone. All right, good. Boy, I have been doing nothing but reading for this Star Wars game. I tell you, that's a lot of book to read, and I still don't think that I'm ready to run it, but I'll give it a whirl. I've been less prepared for games in the past. I just can't seem to cram the 400 pages of it into my head fast enough. This one's gonna have to get grown. That's too big now. It's got to be like right there, so it's got to at least be this long. There, that gets the point across again. Gets the point across. That's all we're trying to do, is get the point across. Wait a minute. Oh, some natural stairs. I like this. What level are I on here? Workerville. Workers are going to get some natural stairs. Right there. Does that make sense? Nah, I don't like it. I already started a motif, gotta stick with it. What if I just oh, the poor, I see what's going to happen here. The poor folks are just going to get some natural stairs. They're not even going to get like actual stairs. They're going to get like these wide natural stairs here. It's just going to be a pile of them. To right there. Yep. And then actually these look a little wider. All right, so, and then I need some thinner stairs. So like these, and then these really thin ones down here. So their stairs suck because they're poor folks, and the government didn't put any money into making their stairs. Oops. Didn't put any money into making them good stairs because they're poor folks. What do these people expect? Right? And then like right there. And then these go up at the top here. Those are almost too wide now. I'm going to widen that tunnel a little bit. Subtract right like there so we can see what's going on. There we go. So they have these really shady, or should I, oh maybe I should shrink it. Maybe that would be more intuitive of like what's going on here. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, see, that makes a little more sense. Like they just have these cruddy stairs they gotta climb up, and that's it. No rest area, no nothing. They just climb up the stairs. Sucks being poor. All right. These guys are going to get some actual stairs, the workers. You don't want the workers getting to work tired. You got to have proper stairs for these guys. So they got to be like these slanty stairs. Come on, mapping program. Okay, I got to knock off right at 2 o'clock because I got a bunch of reading yet to do for Star Wars Edge of the Empire. You guys excited to play? It's going to be a good, I think we're going to have a good start to the game. Yeah, that looks like stairs. Yeah, right there. Right there. And again, I'm going to just trim a little bit here. Right there. Yeah. Today will be a lot of page turning on my part. Like I'll be looking to see what I got to, look up some stuff every now and again. But I think for the most part we'll have a good time. It should be okay. All right, and then they climb up there. I'll put a little bit of stairs right here to get up this next level. It's like this, but super small. Because they only have to go from there to there. Oh, that was too small. All right, so they can climb right up to there. Now this big one, this other one looks silly. Put it like right, oops. That was not where I wanted it to go, but it's okay. Just like this. And then duplicate that. Flip it the other way. Turn it. What I'm going to have to do is that, and then try to put another one underneath it. So go like -1, and then try to line them up so they look natural. I suppose I could put it in front, and there's just like a little landing right there. Yeah, that looks good right there. Oh, Frederic. Oh, you know what I should be doing is watching the Twitch channel in my other account, so I can do just that exact thing that you just did. Contribute to the Return to Frederic for Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights we play Starcrawl here, which is like old school D&D in space, but there's mutants and robots and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. And the party isn't really sure. Well, see, now I like this whole new thing that I'm doing here, so I think this is going to be like how... No, that doesn't make sense. This has to go here, yes. And then this has to go here, and we're just going to move this... we're just going to move this whole tunnel a little bit. I think we're just going to move it to right there, as a matter of fact. So, like, put that there. Make it a little bigger. Yep, like that. And then what I'm going to do is shift this tunnel. So this guard station is going to go right there. I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to add... I'm going to cover this tunnel right here. Like that. Then I'm gonna get rid of this. Yeah, I made some pretty fun emojis for the channel. Like, here's all of them. Oops, missed one. Oh, I should save this. 106 saves, 106 changes. All right, so I like this. I'm just going to use this thin stair that's going to wind up and down. There's going to be guard stations wherever it changes direction. And then, and I'll just move the tunnels to match the stairs. Solves the problem I was having, which was making the stairs all look kind of the same, right? So now I can take this and just put it like right there. Yep, and then go back in here and be like, subtract. This is where the tunnel is. Oh, very close, very close. Very close. Did you guys get all your shopping done for your characters? I know there's a lot of stuff to do and look at. Hey, chill out. What's going on, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Good morning. What is it? Oh, it's only 1 in the afternoon here, so it's like 7:30. Good evening, I should say. Good evening, chill out. How you been? Haven't seen you in a while. I've been really busy. Right there. Then go back in here and kind of like, nope, subtract, like a ramp. And then add. I want it to like connect to that right there, but not that high. Like they can walk right up there. Cool. Yeah, I figured it would be easier to just do it in between sessions instead of wasting a whole bunch of time talking about shopping at the beginning of the game. I think what I can do is take this. See, some of it isn't stairs because it's... Oh, what I need is a stair right there. Right here. Right, because that needs stairs. And then again, I'm just going to shift that tunnel to where those stairs line up. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to subtract here. And then I can just add this in again. And then that's like the... That's where it is. I'm selling something. I got to get your slide into rotation for your for your store. I haven't made any new. I have to do a bunch of ad work, basically, is what I have to do right now. I was just saying I would wear gear and stuff from people if they paid me. Product placement, man. Product placement. All right, so they got these terrible stairs. There's these stairs here. This, they just walk up, and then there's stairs right there. And then there should be stairs back there. No, I said I would. You gave me that discount code. That's the whole point of giving me the discount code, is to put it up on the promo slides at the beginning, or when I take a break. On this one, I don't really. On this stream, I just pop out for a couple minutes. I just turn on a timer and say, I'll be right back, or I'll be back in 5 minutes. I don't really do a lot of mid-show promos. I do all the promos in upfront. Okay, I have to adjust this. I'm going to add right here. Then I'm going to subtract here. Right there and right there. So it kind of flows a little more naturally. And they can walk out there, and then this one right here, they can add a little right there. It can be like that. I think that's how I did the other one, right? I had the opportunity to be on. Yep. Appreciate. Phased. What? Yeah, no, Saturday was fun. You should watch that. You should watch that video on demand. Chill out. It was good. Nate and Oliver should not watch that. There's too much swearing and gross stuff going on. Don't watch that Gnomes game. But chill out. You should definitely watch it. Did I do your shout out? Did I do a shout out for you? Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, you were playing Minecraft. All right, let's see how this is going here. Good. I like it. It's shaping up. A lot of work to get done yet. I got 20 minutes. It's one of those busy days where I wake up and I hang out with the kid a little, get her to school, and then do this, and then I have an hour break until the private Star Wars game. And what that's all going to be is just me reading the adventure to make sure I'm prepared. And then right after the game, right after the Star Wars game tonight, I have grad school. But after this week, this is week 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're like halfway through the class right now. It's not a good class. I hate it. But it's got to be done. So I got to get it done. I can move this right up to there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. So then when you get to the rich folks areas, there's gates and stuff. I think these stairs work really well right where they are. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill this in a little bit here underneath the stairs. Oh, this is going to need stairs right there. So I got to go find those other stairs, these stairs. And just copy and paste and drag them up towards the top. And get them kind of like to line up right sort of there. Oh yeah, that works. You can see them right there. Okay, and then subtract this little knob of land right there. Perfect. Perfect. I'm going to fill in this land behind the tower. And behind this tower too. Like that. There we go. Yeah, this was a good idea of putting the stuff in place and then fixing the tunnels to work with the stuff as it's there. That made way more sense. All right, we'll see you later, Nate. Oliver, I'll see you at 3 o'clock, about an hour and 15, for our Edge of the Empire game. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be a good time. Just going to make this a little more jagged here. The outer edge can be rounder because the mountain has been weathered, so it's no big deal. But the inner edge is what they themselves carved out, and so that's got to be a little more jagged, like this, and then just cover those like that, like that. Like that right there. Yeah, that's Nate and Oliver are two of the D&D kids I had, and now them and some parents are playing Star Wars Edge of the Empire with me. That was TRC4YT, which sounds like a droid name in Star Wars. Yeah, we're playing every other Monday right now. I'm gonna fill some of this in right here.
Okay.
Doesn't look super strange.
Are you still on the stream?
I am still on the stream, my child, till 2 o'clock. Are you done with school for the day?
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
Okay.
Ring the bell. Do 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 do.
1, 2,
2, 3.
3.
Ring it. I don't hear it. Oh, it's really quiet, I see. Another day of school in the books. Good job, kiddo. You are free to play in your room and watch TV and all that jazz.
I'm gonna watch Glory and Ulysses again.
Oh, yeah. What?
I'm gonna watch Glory and Ulysses again.
Okay. All right.
That was a good movie.
It was a good movie. Flora and Ulysses.
I like how it looks really realistic, and the neighbor's house name is Tootie.
Okay. Yeah, chill out. I totally have days like that. I absolutely have days where I feel like everything I'm doing is wrong and nobody sees the value in it, and why should I continue, and maybe I should just give up and get a factory job and do something completely uncreative and meaningless. I get those days a lot. You're not alone on that. Especially when I do things like this, and then you know, there's nobody watching or anything like that. Nobody's getting the adventures or giving feedback or anything like that. But that's part of being a creative, right? Artists often work in their studios all alone, with no feedback from anybody on the projects they're making, until they take those projects and they show them to the public somehow. Just happens to be that I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing both things at the same time. I'm sharing it out to the public while I'm making it, and hoping that people will, you know, invest in these adventures at a later date or something, I guess. So I just have to, I can't remember who said it, but they're like, it doesn't matter what's going on in chat, you just have to be on stream and do the work, right? Be on stream, do the work, and then hopefully in the long run, it all works out somehow. Being back at work has been okay, so I've had a little bit of added income from that, so it's a little bit of stress off my plate in terms of like getting bills paid and stuff. But I have a pretty hectic month here. March March is going to be busy for work, and then on top of that, we're moving because we hate the place we live right now. The neighbors are just absolutely terrible. And so April's going to be sketchy. April's going to be... oh, that's not... How am I going to do that? No, that's fine. I'll just add right here. Like that. Oops, that's too high. April's going to be... like March and April are going to be a bit of work for me. Because I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get it all done and move. Yes, child.
Should I watch TV in... Should I watch TV in your room?
Where would you like to watch TV? Are you looking for me to tell you, or do you have someplace you want to watch it? It doesn't matter to me.
I'm gonna watch it on the couch.
All right, so this is what this map looks like so far. It's a vertical map. You can see on the compass rose that it says both up and down as opposed to like north, south, east, west. There is a north and south because the sun rises behind this mountain, comes around this side here.
And should I have it at 2 or 3?
Probably at 3 is fine. And then we'll set like where the viewer is sitting. Up, down. But you can't really put a y-axis or a z-axis on it. So I'm trying to give a bunch of visual cues that the right side of the map is open sky and you're looking at a cutaway of the map. So that includes the birds and the clouds and the dragons and the sun and the compass rose directions. I think it works. I think it's a good bit of work done today. I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out. I actually started it and then wiped it all out and redid it once only. I thought it might take a couple times to get it. And I'm not like totally happy with it all. I think I need to make a couple things yet. Just a few things to like make it look a little like, where do the dragons go? These dragons are like ridden by the nobles up here, so there's got to be like a dragon cave in here somewhere. But you don't want to take out too much of it because it would collapse under the weight of the buildings and stuff that are going to be up top there. Or maybe if I do this and then fill this back in up here. Like that, like this, and then it's like cantilevered a little bit here. This, and then this is going to have to be a bigger tunnel because it's dragons coming in and out here. I can't really see how big it is because that dragon's in the way, so we'll just guess. We're like, yeah, like that. And then what I have to do is in the background. So I use this background two-tone texture to show that like some of it is like a cave. So the dragons would probably, this would all be like cave for them. The entrance wouldn't be, but the here this whole part would be like cave, and then I could just like that. So then what I have to do, what I did before, is I just drew a line on the edge of it right here. So it looks like it's just like the other stuff.
How does this good sound?
Yep, that's great, kiddo. There. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm going to keep this Elach. I don't know. I thought it was like the Morlocks and the Eloi from H.G. Wells. Your dog ate... Don't leave your shoes lying around where the dog get them. That's the easy answer there. I had a watch band destroyed by a girlfriend's dog once. It made me really mad. I was like, what? He was jealous. The dog was jealous that I was there. All right, so this is like people can fly up, and oh yeah, there needs to be some stairs here to get to the market. So what I should do is find a piece of stairs that goes that way, like this one. Copy, and then paste it right here. And then what it's going to do is it's going to connect from there to there. I need it to go from there, from right about there to up there. So I think what it's going to do is there's just going to be an add subtract thing going on here. So I'm going to subtract here so you can see that it's open stairway, and then I'm going to and then I'm going to subtract here so you see that there's like a walkway that gets you up to the market area. But then in the background I fill in this area to show that it's cave. And then I get in there with this single pixel thing, and oh, that's not what I wanted it to do. What I want it to do is this, 0 softness, 100%, yep. And I want it to just draw a black line. And then come down here and do the same thing. Draw a black line. To denote that it's cave, right? So there's stairs, and then you climb up this tunnel, and then you're there. All right. So this is like a landing pad for flying visitors to the city. But anywhere above the market is like controlled airspace, restricted airspace. So that's where the dragons patrol here. I feel like I should have one more dragon. Lefty, my room dog isn't allowed upstairs. Oops. I don't. Oh, what? Wait, it ate your shoes or your Oculus? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm lost. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. For that, dragon, off 1 key, dragon. Oh, okay. I thought I was like totally missing stuff. I'm like, what happened? Here, I'm gonna put another dragon down there. Put it like right out here. As soon as it realizes I want to do it. Set the same size. Yeah, it's okay. It can be a little bigger. It'll be a little closer. There. There, now we got 3 dragons. So anything above that dragon is restricted airspace, and you do not want to... Oh, I see. Oh, I just realized how I can do the other dragons too. Because I was like, oh, I want to... That's not a dragon, though. That's a wyvern. So I was like, oh, I want one of these blue dragons. I want one of these blue dragons, but it has this shadow on it, and that makes me mad. What I have to do is flatten it to the background, and then brush it up with this. Right? Like, watch. What dragon shadow? Because now it doesn't look like it's... Oh man, that's the wrong color. Is it this one? No. What's going on there? It's totally the wrong color. I gotta find what color that was. It was way down here. This one? Nope, not that one. It's not that one. It's that one. What? I swear it's this one. Looks just like it, but it's not that one. This one. That's it. That's it. Oops. A little too ambitious there. Good enough. There, the sky. The sky is a mottled mix of colors. And we'll just blend that in a little bit, like that. Oh, and it looks like he's flying through a cloud. Hey, cool, I have an idea. It wasn't in a place you could get it. So she ate it and then put it back into the chest? Sounds fishy, dude. Sounds fishy. Fishy! Here, what if I just make this big cloud here? Like it's flying through this cloud. Whoosh. If there's no... Yeah! Look at that. That dragon's really big, though. It's alright, though. Aha. Forgot to put it back, and then when the dog chewed it up, they threw it in there and said, oh, I don't know what happened. That's what you're saying. Sounds like something someone might do. Alright. It's good. It's laid out. I like it. It's 2 o'clock. I gotta go, because I gotta read up on this Star Wars Edge of the Empire adventure. This book is massive. Look at this thing. Look at this tome of knowledge, of Star Wars knowledge. It's like 450 pages of awesomeness. So I got to make sure I know how to play the game and the adventure. So I've been reading through the book again because we played Force and Destiny before, and this is just like it. So I was like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. But there's a whole bunch of other stuff I just have to kind of read up on to know, especially the adventure. I got to be ready for the adventure today. I was making a map for that, as a matter of fact. I should make sure that... Here, we're going to do a little other stuff. Roll 20. Here, I'm going to dump all my coppers into Frederic. That's all I had from that account. I keep forgetting to... watch with my other account so that I get the coppers. There was just a big Twitch survey that they sent to some people, where I was like, oh yeah, you should do this and you should do this, and I gave a bunch of suggestions on stuff I wanted to see. Alright, I gotta find the Star Wars game. And I got this is saved. I'm going to save it. I think it was saved. I'm always abundantly cautious. Man, look at all these games I've been going through lately. There it is, The Outer Rim. Launch game. What are we at on the Frederic there? Let's see. It says... See, I can't give to it. Oh, only 20% raised, but there's another month. Maybe I set it too high. Maybe 100 grand is too much. I should lower it. I wonder if I can lower it. I don't think I can. All right, I gotta go to return to my maps, and I gotta find foremost spaceport right here. Alright, so this was the map I was working on for this game, because this is where the first part of it's going to take place. I feel like it's done. I feel like it's good. It gets the point across. There's houses. I can just number stuff like cantinas and whatnots later. This is the landing port. I was going to put a ship on there, but I can put ships on it in Roll20. Oh, that's the ship they chose. That's their ship. Oh, it's already in here. And I already sized it. Look at me being forward thinking. I wonder if I have a token of that, of their, what did they choose? They chose the, I think it was a handout. Is it on this one? Yes. What is that? I have to look and see what ship it is. I think it's a YT, Corellian something or other. Because I want to have their ship and land in the spaceport, right? That's the way to do it. Let me look at tokens and see if I have. Did I make a Star Wars? No, so I'm going to add a folder. And it's going to say Star Wars. Oh, and it's way at the top. Why you got to be way at the top, Star Wars? How am I going to drag stuff all the way up there? All this crazy stuff I got going on here. Boondawoogles and tons of tokens. Here it is. Gitrock Industries class 720 freighter. And this is a Florian class scout. It's a Corellian. Alright. Okay, so I gotta find this Gitrock. This counts as... Holy cow, chill out. How much did you just put in there? Like another 1,000? I don't know how fast channel points accrue. It doesn't really, Twitter doesn't really let you sort that out, so it just kind of does its thing. Which was what I put in my survey. Like, let us figure out channel points. Like, we should be able to award more for raids and award more for people that come in from raids. Oh no, that says your total, the total that you've put in. So you threw another 90 and or whatever, but that your total is 3,100. But yeah, so I told Twitch on this survey, like, let us reward, you know, like raiders who bring people and then those people follow or subscribe. We should be able to give the raid leader more channel points, is what I said. I want to go into view and I want to view large, extra large icons. Yeah, I get why they don't. It's a equality thing. I also said they should allow us to make video ads and then have like a small marketplace where we can put a bid up, like say $2 for every time you run this ad and somebody clicks through to my channel or something like that. Which one of these Gitrocks should I use as theirs? This is the upper deck, the lower deck, and this is outside the exterior. I think I'm going to use this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this into Photoshop real quick. Open with Photoshop. And then I can close that because I didn't make any changes. I can keep this open. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to throw some Star Wars music in the jukebox as well. Excuse me. Purchase resources, and I don't want to use anything copyrighted. So I'll go into my commercial. Nope, not that one. Audio. And then what's in here? Nope. Oops. This one. Space Adventure Music Pack. That sounds perfect. Oh man, and there's one called Dark Side. It's like they knew what I needed. Space Adventure, huh? new folder, Space Adventure. I really need a, do I have a posture check? I really need a posture check thing here. Drink up. I should put in like a 10 coin posture check things because my posture is terrible some days. So you can tell the camera is like totally off now. I gotta be way back here. All right, Space Adventure. So I'm gonna throw that into manage audio. I gotta unpack them first. And then we'll on tracks, and I want to click a bunch of tracks. Yeah, I know. I think I got rid of it. I should put it back in because I slouch so badly sometimes. And then my abdomen is distended. All right, so you can't see Adobe. Let's see, I got to go into apps and say, here's Adobe. OBS. Now, I said I was going to stop at 2, but this counts. This counts as Star Wars prep, so I'm okay. I just went right into DM prep from the weekly one page. Okay, so this is cool. This says, it even gives me scale on the ship, like, that's 10 feet. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so it's like 70 feet long. But I just want this piece of the image. So I'm going to copy that, close it, open, file new, create new. Oh, Incarnate's in the way. New from clipboard. Those songs upload. They're getting there. And then drop this in here. All right, cool. Now I can just be like, all of this. Oops, nope, not that. Subtract that right there. No, subtract all that. Subtract all that. Okay, let's do this again. This. It's too large. I need to make it smaller. This one, shrink it down. Yeah, like this. Yep, that, and add this, and add this, and add this, and let's see. I gotta make. Things are just doing their own thing here. There we go. Layers. Oh, that's layer 1. It's not the background. Okay, so then I can delete it. Cool. Now I can come in with eraser and just get rid of the rest of the stuff. Like that right there and that right there. I should go into Magic Wand, delete, Magic Wand, delete. I'm just going to expand, select, modify, expand 1 pixel, and delete. There was like a white thing around the edge of it. Okay, and now that I've got it, I can export, quick export as PNG into my Star Wars folder, my Star Wars tokens folder. Tokens, Star Wars, Gitrock 720 token. Cool, now I can close this. I should add these songs in. I'm gonna add these space songs here. See what they sound like. Turn off, throw them in my playlist here. Turn off, switch, and then here you can hear what this music sounds like. Yeah. This is the Space Adventure game music pack. Okay, so that's uploading there. What happened here? What am I doing? I don't know. So I can like scroll down. I don't know what's going on. Add to game, add to game, add to game. Oh, it's still uploading. Add new empty list, ambient. And then I'm just gonna throw all these. You cannot see that now, can you? There, now you can see it. I'm just throwing songs into the, as they upload. into the into a playlist that I'll have just shuffle. No, I want it to continue to play continuously. All right, for this, one of these songs that we're listening to right now is uploading. Is one of these songs that's uploading. Oh, they're all there. What did I miss? Start, talk, another world. Where is it? There it is. Add to game, and boom. Not really keen on this song. I mean, it's alright, but I want something a little more action-paced. Oh, that one's called Freedom. And then the GitRock 720 token. I'm gonna upload that. And I gotta zoom in here. Oh, this ship is really big. Let's see. Oh, that's way too huge. It's like 70 feet, so this sounds a little Star Warsy. Don't you think? Almost. It's like there's their ship. There's the party's ship. So if I go from here to there, yep, that's the proper size. This one might be too big. I don't know. I don't know how big the scout class is. I feel like if I put it there, I already knew. All right, so they're gonna land there. Now their ship is too big to go into these hangars. What do I have to do? Make the map smaller? Yes. So I'm going to look at the settings on it, and it says, oh, they're at 28 pixels. I'm going to say, oh, okay, and crunch it down to 20 pixels. Yeah, see, there we go. Because now if I zoom in, I need their ship to be 70. I think that's 70. Oh, it's got to go one more. Well, this is sufficiently weird music for a Star Wars game. Now this ship is huge. I should make that ship smaller now too. It shouldn't be any bigger than theirs, really. There, so it's like getting hauled into... See, they'll fit in that one now. So they're gonna land like right there. And maybe I'll have this one parked at an angle, like it's getting some work done over in that corner. Alright, cool. Now they've got and now their ship is done. It's just hidden so until they land. This is Foremost Spaceport. I made this map in Incarnate, as a matter of fact. Alright, cool. Turn that music down. What's this next one? What's this? See if there's more space music in this pack of music I just bought. I'm all about commercial-free music or royalty-free music because all the streaming and stuff I do. I always need stuff. Scary and mystical, old school rock, mystical game, music loops, medieval, heavy riffs, fantasy adventure, epic battle, epic and dramatic. Epic and dramatic. Ooh, Cosmos music pack. Score. I'm going to throw this into the same folder. And then check it out. No, don't look at the screen. No, I'm kidding. I was just working on, this is Foremost Station, which is where the game's going to take place. And here's your ship right here. I'm just digging up some music to play. There's no secret DM information anyway right now. What is it? 220. Spam risk. Go away. All right. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna listen to some music and read this adventure and make sure that I am prepared for First Contact. This one, and this one. I think those are ones. Some new music here for the game. Oh yeah, I dig it. I gotta go back into the game and upload this music now. All right, thanks everyone. Let's see. According to Legio Necros, oh, we're gonna raid Legio. Raid Legio Necros. Raid. We're gonna raid. Nate Oliver, don't go to Legio Necros' channel. He swears too much for you. Like a lot. All right, go get ready for Star Wars, Nate and Oliver. I'll see you at 3 o'clock in 40 minutes. Thanks everybody for hanging out and chit-chatting and whatever as I work on another weekly one-page adventure. I'll be back at noon on Wednesday, Central Time, right here on All the RPGs. Yeah, he probably swears too much for a lot of people.